our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Angela Overkill Hill. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jessica Andrade.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's the decorated former UFC strawweight champion, Jessica Andrade, one of the winningest fighters in women's mixed martial arts history. I would argue she's going to end up in the UFC Hall of Fame. That's a conversation for another day. As far as this matchup is concerned, you know about Andrade's power, you know about her submission skills as well. Her prediction, however softly in our fighter meeting, 3rd round submission win. We'll see how it plays out.
Jab by Andrade.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown move? Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing wayward hooks left and right.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a china shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right. Beautiful little hook. There's another one.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Big left hand. So more output, at least in the early going.
Oh, nice elbow.
Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Angela Hill. Oh, that strike to the body, man. Man, how crisp, DC, is this boxing on Jessica Andrade. So loyal when it comes to her original head coach, Guillard Parana, and he has got to like what he sees out of his student here tonight. Straight right is there. Nice crack there. Andrade's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip, just opened up. We cross the midpoint in round 1. Andrade gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Hill gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast and so accurate, and also the cardio allows her to fight at such a great pace.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Pretty good connection by her there on the knee, and I don't care where you are getting knee. It doesn't feel good, and I'd imagine you don't want to take too many.
She thought they'd be available, and she was exactly right. There's no face there.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Andrade's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success. Oh, nice.
Hammer fist here by Hill. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
Never seen anything like this.
Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Hill's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
That one landed, yep.
hook there by Angela Hill.
Come on, Fink. Use your strikes to take him down.
And follows up with another one.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come down.
Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Andrade.
She does a good job of recognizing when the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over. Not a great one for her. You see, she sustained that cut on her lip. So now the cut man will earn his money. He gets in there quickly. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from becoming too much of a factor here moving forward. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round one. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Oh, big elbow.
Once again, the Jessica Andrade power being heard from tonight.
On both sides. I mean, it's just those hooks. She throws them. Boom, boom. She goes forward. Big looping shots coming from the outside by Jessica Andrade. The moment you got to put your hands up, she will pick you up and slam you on the top of your head.
Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
All right, so another nice sequence for her there. You've talked a lot about her fight IQ, but this is pretty simple, right? You batter your opponent upstairs, stay with it.
She did it early. She was able to get to her spots, land the shots that she wanted to land. Her opponent did nothing to change it, and now she finds herself in a comfortable position where she has to just keep targeting the face that is so swollen right now.
Andrade is bleeding heavily from the mouth right now. Cut man can only do so much with a cut on the lip, and it's only getting worse by the minute. Nice elbow there, and another one. Andrade gets the single leg takedown.
Great defense from her back.
Hill gets back up. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitant. Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that effort.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
What an absolute war on a napkin in the center of the octagon. These women continue to stand and trade, and really both of them have landed at will all night.
They both have landed. Neither has shown the best defense, but it makes for a real fun fight. They're battered, they're bruised, they're cut, they're beat up. But we are looking at one of the best fights we have seen in a long time.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Man, she's got good hands. Beautiful strike there. Hill's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want...
Beautiful flying knee lands to the head.
Well, the Cub men have done everything they can to keep these two women in this fight, but they are both leaking considerably. I can actually smell the blood from here.
Yeah, it's nasty. You can smell iron in the air. John, but it's getting a bit ridiculous. You can barely recognize these two women, but they are both unwilling to take a step backwards.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Now we get some space as she separates from her
You need to
opponent.
fight back.
Andrade's mouth is just pouring blood. I'm not sure I've ever bled that much in my entire life. This is getting out of hand. Seems like even some of the fans right now are calling for the ringside physician to intervene.
Nice pass.
Oh, big shots from the top. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Oh, hammer fist here by Andrade.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Nice straight right hand.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish. Oh, nice.
Andrade is an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. Oh, hard work pays off, lands the Superman punch flush. Well, she told us in our fighter meeting on Thursday the double leg would be there. It was certainly there in that instance.
J.A., she said they're not built like her.
Right.
They can't stand up to the freight train double, and she just got it off. Great job, great technique, great confidence in that position.
All right, that horn marks the end of the round, and Hill's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the replay that caused the cut.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of a beating, man. It did not look competitive, and when you get hit with shots like this, big shots, shots that matter, you start to show damage. That cut opened up, and she is really struggling with it now.
All right, we have arrived at our next round. A huge 5 minutes upon us here in terms of the career trajectory for both of these women.
And this is the moment where somebody's going to have to bite down in the mouth guard and make a decision, a determination that you will not be denied.
Bite down on the gum shield, lady. Oh, big knee!
Oh, she's hurt, yep.
Back and forth we go. There is blood everywhere, and it does stand to reason as this fight continues. Neither of these women may ever... Oh, big left hook there! All right, the referee is going to step in here, and he has momentarily halted the action. He will call on the doctor. We'll see if he ends up stopping this fight due to that cut she's dealing with.
Well, you could see it, right? You could see from the damage. You could see from her reactions to the cut that we would have to make a decision, and not her decision. Look.
Yeah, and that's going to do it. You see the action there from the referee. It'll be a TKO doctor stoppage. The fans are disappointing, so is the athlete, but that cut's enormous.
I agree. I agree with the stoppage.
All right, so that'll do it. The referee waves off the action, taking the doctor's orders as we show you some of the replays from that one, champ.
She fought beautifully. She found her target. She was able to go to that spot over and over. The defensive adjustments were not made, so she was able to just keep exposing that weakness. The referee saw enough, called in the doctor, ultimately, fight over.
Yeah, so much blood, I'm not even sure the doctor had any other possible course of action. Goes into the books as a TKO. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Angela Overkill Hill.